OpenAI is reportedly working on a groundbreaking AI music model trained with the precision and emotion of Juilliard musicians. At the same time, a brand new AI browser called Dia has officially launched on macOS, designed to turn your everyday tabs into a kind of digital co-pilot. Over in Asia, HKUST and Ant Group have revealed HoloCine, an open-source cinematic video generator that understands film language, and Google just expanded Earth AI with Gemini-powered reasoning to help forecast and prevent global risks. Artificial intelligence is now evolving across music, the web, film, and even the planet itself. So let's get into what's really happening. Starting with OpenAI, this one could completely change creative work. The company is reportedly developing a next-generation AI that can compose original music from both text and audio prompts. You could type something like "slow piano in the rain" or upload a short vocal line, and the model would build a full instrumental arrangement around it in seconds, complete with harmony, rhythm, and mood. Insiders say OpenAI even collaborated with students from Juilliard to annotate professional music scores for training, giving the system detailed data on how real musicians interpret emotion, phrasing, dynamics, tempo shifts, all the subtle touches that make performances feel alive. This isn't just about recreating sound. It's about teaching AI how to understand musical expression itself. OpenAI already explored this space years ago with Jukebox, a model that could mimic artists and blend genres, but this new project seems much more refined, designed to fit seamlessly into their ecosystem of tools. Imagine creating a short film in Sora and instantly having ChatGPT generate a perfectly timed soundtrack to match it. That kind of workflow could redefine how independent musicians, filmmakers, and YouTubers produce sound. There's still no official release date, but internal testing is reportedly deep in progress. And considering OpenAI's valuation recently surpassed $500 billion, this definitely isn't a small side project. They are clearly building music generation into the core of the creative stack, something that could make professional-grade composition available to anyone with a good idea and an internet connection. Meanwhile, a totally different kind of innovation has arrived on the Mac. The browser company just released Dia, a new AI-driven browser that's now free to download for anyone using an Apple Silicon Mac. It's minimal, fast, and built around a single idea, giving users an intelligent assistant that can actually think across multiple tabs in real time. Dia lives directly inside a normal tabbed interface, but is constantly aware of what's on your screen. It can summarize long articles, compare listings, draft messages, or polish text without interrupting your work. The magic is its contextual reasoning. If you have two Airbnb pages open, Dia instantly compiles a neat side-by-side comparison with prices, amenities, reviews, and cancellation terms. It can also pull quotes from PDFs, reply to short customer messages, or even warn you when you're about to make a questionable purchase. Because the AI needs access to your tabs, privacy is treated as a priority. You get full control over which pages it can read, and sensitive sites like banking or medical portals are automatically blocked. The timing couldn't be better. Apple just started rolling out its own on-device AI features for M-series Macs, and browsers like Arc, Brave, and Opera are experimenting with assistants. But Dia's approach stands out. Instead of just adding a chatbot, it focuses on reasoning across everything you're already looking at, the entire workspace, not just a single page. Right now, Dia is available only on M1 and newer Macs, but a Windows version is already in development. There's no paid plan yet, so early adopters can try it completely free. For people who live with 20 tabs open at all times, it might finally be the first browser that feels like a genuine AI partner rather than just another app. From browsers to filmmaking, the next breakthrough comes from HoloCine, developed by HKUST and Ant Group. It's an open-source video model designed for long-form storytelling capable of generating multi-shot sequences with consistent characters, lighting, and environments. What makes it stand out is that it understands real cinematic grammar. Things like over-the-shoulder cuts, camera zooms, and smooth dolly movements that make a sequence feel professionally directed. HoloCine remembers visual details across shots, so a character's outfit, prop, or facial scar stays perfectly consistent throughout the video. It comes in several versions: a 14 billion parameter full model for best quality, a faster sparse edition for speed, and smaller 5B builds for limited hardware. Under the hood, it uses WAN 2.2's VAE and a T5 text encoder, and it's optimized for Flash Attention 3, though it can fall back to FA2 if needed. The workflow gives creators an unusual amount of control. You start with a global scene prompt describing the setting, characters, and tone, then add short per-shot captions to define each camera angle or dialogue moment. That structure lets the AI do most of the heavy lifting while you focus on direction. The full attention mode delivers the most cinematic results, while the sparse version runs faster with minor stability trade-offs. The team openly compares its quality to closed commercial systems like Sora 2 and Kling, claiming similar coherence over longer scenes. Since it's completely open source with all inference code available, filmmakers can plug it straight into their pipelines without waiting for private beta access or proprietary tools. And finally, Google is extending AI to the real world in a way that might actually save lives. The company's Earth AI platform, which already powers early warning systems for floods, wildfires, and air quality threats, just received a major update built around Gemini. Earth AI currently provides forecasting coverage for more than 2 billion people and helped alert around 15 million residents during the 2025 California wildfires. Now, Google is adding what it calls geospatial reasoning, a system that links weather models, population data, and satellite imagery together. Instead of just asking, where will the storm hit? Analysts can ask which communities, roads, and hospitals are at risk and get a single integrated answer within seconds. These capabilities are also being added into Google Earth itself. With natural language queries, analysts can highlight patterns like shrinking rivers, dust storm regions, or early signs of algae blooms that threaten water supplies. The new tools are rolling out in the United States for Earth professional users, with expanded access for Google AI Pro and Ultra subscribers. On the business side, Google is opening Earth AI's core models, imagery, population, and environment through Google Cloud so organizations can merge their own data and build predictive systems of their own. The World Health Organization is already using it to forecast cholera outbreaks in the Democratic Republic of the Congo by analyzing rainfall and sanitation data. Planet and Airbus are integrating it to monitor deforestation and detect vegetation around power lines to prevent outages, while Alphabet's X division is collaborating with insurers to improve hurricane damage prediction and speed up recovery efforts. In short, Google is transforming decades of mapping and satellite research into a real-time decision engine. With Gemini's reasoning now inside the loop, Earth AI isn't just showing the planet, it's actively understanding it. So within 1 week, AI managed to compose music, manage browsers, direct films, and map the world itself. These systems are no longer isolated experiments. They're merging into an ecosystem where creativity, analysis, and reasoning all overlap. Will AI soon handle our soundtracks, edit our movies, and forecast the next natural disaster before it even forms? That future doesn't sound far away. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you think AI will end up composing our music and directing our world, or will human creativity always keep the final say? Either way, I'll catch you in the next one.